Swing. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Well, what do we have here? We have the Outcast Podcast locked and loaded as we get down to the final days of the year 2024.
Wow.
24, is that correct?
That's 24, yes.
Yes.
In Espanol, sí.
See. What's up, Ray? How you feeling today?
Feeling good, my man. How about yourself? Thanks for asking.
Doing pretty good. I just got a fucking haircut.
No, I saw that. You know, it's funny.
Pretty good. I got a haircut.
When I pulled in, I saw you walking into the studio from your garage, and I was like,
"That's hella DeGeneres."
Tomcat got a haircut. Yeah, I mean, not you, Tom. I was like, G Money got a haircut.
Glad you noticed.
I did.
Let's now hear from my man, Memphis. What's up, Memphis on air? What do you got there? buddy?
I got some water here, man. Hydrate, bitches. Hydrate, man.
What does your shirt say?
It says black culture influences the world. That's what it says.
The whole world.
The whole world. I can sell some of my pubic hair right now to a chick. I could.
What do you think you could get for that?
What?
Exactly.
What I said. How much you think they're going to pay for your pubic hairs?
Well, that's not, unless you're trying to buy them, we don't discuss price.
Oh, is this a deal or transaction?
Listen, if you want some of my pubic hairs, we can hit me up at Memphis on Air and all that good shit. We'll negotiate and all that good shit. I would gladly help you out.
It's like those fancy restaurants when they don't put the price on the menu. You know,
right.
you just order it.
You know you're in for some
Hell
shit.
yeah. You know the little thing? Operators are standing by, baby.
And then, of course, we have our resident rocker.
Y'all got me hooked on this honey, baby.
No.
You're the new poster boy.
Oh, no. It better be helping you, man.
I'm a little concerned, although it is honey. I mean, that's what they say. We go to Merlin Smoke Shop, which is just right around the corner. If you happen to be in the Southwest Florida area, I highly recommend you go in there and see my man Merlin.
Plug.
But he always is trying to side sell me something, you know. I might just be going in there for a drink or something, or maybe some screens for the bong. But he'll want to side sell me on honey or some random mushroom that he has in the back.
And I try it all.
Yeah. TK's his guinea pig.
I know, right? If you start growing a horn out your back or some shit,
Listen,
we know exactly where to start.
But you find new great things like this honey. This is a different honey, he said. He said he didn't have the other kind.
Well,
from
Afghanistan? This kind is actually from Iraq. It's not from... No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm like, boy, it's going to blow your ass
These
up.
bees are much more angry.
Oh. A little offensive. How does it taste?
Now, what he described
Tastes like
at the store, Merlin told me that it's honey. That's all that's in the vial. There is honey, and it's from Nepal. And these bees mean business, you know. And supposedly, this honey gives you some type of euphoric feeling. I'm like, okay, I got somebody at the studio that'll try it. And of course, Tomcat tried one variation of it last week, and he was on fire. So he said, "Get me more of that honey." I said, "No problem. If it's gonna make you funnier on the air." I say, hey, let's put honey all over this sumbitch.
I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know, man.
They'd have to eat it.
I don't know. We would have to get some bees to get all the honey up.
Oh.
Well, yeah, because if you come with honey, you need bees.
But you got to have the right bees, because apparently these bees have like THC in their ass or something.
No, I don't.
Well,
think
it's
so.
the flower. The flower that
I like flowers.
Rhododendron flowers.
Ah, that's what they. Okay, so they're
they're pollinating them, and then there's something about those flowers. The way they makes it, turns it into something that has a psychoactive effect.
Interesting.
I might try it. It's almost like a natural thing.
And what do you feel when you take it? Like if you could,
hey, first time's free, but then you got to pay.
If you could describe how it makes you feel when you try the honey, what do you feel when you try it?
Oh, me. No
no
one else is taking it. So let me tell you.
It's hard for him to tell because he's always high.
A fucking idiot.
No, it feels like it does. It has a euphoric feeling, and I'm good. Look, hey.
For real, though.
It does. It has a pit like that, kind of like where you get the butterflies in your stomach euphoric a little bit. Yeah, and it,
Interesting.
How long does it take to hit? Like when you take it?
Like 5 or 10 minutes.
5, 10
So
minutes?
that's not bad. That's not too bad.
Metabolize.
Well, go ahead, man.
Does it give you a boner?
Take some more of that, honey.
Do you digest it well?
we will check in with Tomcat and his honey expedition.
Can we get a close up? Look at his face right now. He just got done with a nice hit. Look.
Look at him.
Fuck you.
So I don't know what you guys did on Thanksgiving, but I watched a lot of football. Unfortunately, the Bears lost, and they ended up firing their coach. Ramo, what do you think about the firing of Eberflus?
It had to be done, unfortunately. I mean, I'm sure he's a great guy, but he just could not figure out how to win a football game. His first year, obviously understood, got rid of a lot of key players. Second year, all right, bro, like, we'll give you this one. This year, he got a decent team. He should at least be able to pull out 2 out of the 6 games they fucked up. And just the way that it happened, like, they had to.
They lost 6 in a row.
And they lost their locker room, dude. There's people that have been there for 5 years dealing with this shit, and it's like, enough's enough, man. We got enough people to win now. Like, we should win.
Well, as I was watching football on not only Thanksgiving but over the weekend, I was noticing that these guys that are calling the games, kudos to Troy Aikman and some of the guys out there. Who are some of your favorites that call games? Tomcat, do you have a favorite? I know you're a big sports fan.
Always John Madden.
Yeah, John Madden was a great one.
Sure, on all the football and all the games,
What about you, Memphis? Do you have a favorite announcer? I used to always like Dick Enberg. If you remember Dick Enberg?
Does it have to be NFL?
I start calling him
or just
college, fine in general.
Gus Johnson. Google Gus Johnson. There's nobody better.
Yeah, and he does
at
NFL games.
He has done it. He hasn't done them in a while though. But
his first name was Google.
If Gus Johnson, you watch him, like, you'll be like, this motherfucker.
If you guys from the truck could
game.
pull up a Gus Johnson call, that we'll hear that in a moment.
If you could find Dicker the kicker, that would be even greater, because you'd be like, this dude got highlights of him calling games, and it's fucking phenomenal. He makes you wish you were there. Or like, gents, remember Keith Jackson?
Oh, of course, rumbling, tumbling.
Yeah, so the way he called the games and stuff like that, like, you was like, especially if it was the Rose Bowl, you were like, man, I wish I was there.
Well, now I watched the game over the weekend, and it was snowing. I wouldn't have wanted
Buffalo.
It was beautiful.
Buffalo, yeah.
But I wouldn't have wanted to have been there. It was cold. And it was Miami that had to play.
Power formation. Warren looking. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Unbelievable.
Good pull there, guys.
This was just last week, Michigan, Ohio State, which is the biggest
huge
rival.
rivalry,
Like, it's the biggest.
There was a lot of fights.
And he's calling that game, and at that moment, with that, just turned the momentum, because Ohio State was at home and Michigan was going to go up. And they still lost, but still, shit. When I saw it, I was like, goddamn,
Gus is really good. But now I'm starting to realize, I'm wondering if these announcers, I wonder if they're just playing a little game up there, because some of the things that they say can be very, very offensive. Like, listen to this call I heard. On Thanksgiving, I'm sitting there with my young daughter. I'm letting her watch the Bears game, and you hear,
Starts to come, and then he pulls out.
I mean, I don't know if you heard what he said.
Starts to come, and then he pulls out.
And then how about this call right here?
You have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face and he just sits in there and delivers it.
I mean, did you guys
It's pretty specific.
listen to this again?
Listen.
You have to like when there's a guy coming right in your face.
You got to love that, buddy.
Now,
oh, man, that's classic. He's telling on himself.
At that moment, I'm thinking, maybe they don't realize what they're doing. But as you continue to listen to the football over the weekend, you hear more.
It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no, man. I mean,
do you think that they're doing this on purpose? I mean, come on.
Starts to come, and then he pulls out.
I don't know. I mean, you can say that, but I'm kind of thinking, though, like, I don't know. I have to hear more to play because that is funny.
Hear more, huh?
I want to hear more to play.
You want to hear more? Here's another one.
Yeah.
Coming down his face.
This is all from this past weekend, huh?
This is all from this past weekend.
See,
And his ability to suck in these balls.
see. Everybody's eating dinner.
All of a
Looking
sudden,
around.
it's just like,
It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big.
Can you imagine sitting at the family table and grandma's sitting there and everybody watching the game and you like, did he say what I heard?
And
him
his
say?
ability to suck in these balls.
Or that crazy ass, Ginger, you that crazy ass uncle that would catch that shit and then start laughing
And replay.
and then be talking
over.
shit. And then everybody else be like, "Oh, you nasty," but it's funny as shit. And everybody
Coming down his face.
That's hilarious.
That's terrible.
Coming down his face.
That's
man.
phenomenal. I love it.
It definitely was
It was great.
a lot of dirty calls, really, and very offensive. So I hope some of these announcers out there, they need to maybe watch what they say. You know what I'm saying?
Or unless they play in the lingerie football league, then I guess that's okay.
Were you watching these football games over the weekend?
There's some big fights I saw.
Yeah. So I was watching the one that was Ohio State and Michigan, you said, and I guess Michigan won the upset and then tried to plant the flag at Ohio State's 50-yard line, and then there was a big old fight. Cops had to get in there, pepper spray.
Oh yeah, they was fighting like a motherfucker.
And the coach, after the fact, didn't even really chastise his players. He was just like, "Look, they tried to plant the flag at our 50-yard line, and we have some guys. They're not going to allow that."
Man, they punk ass had.
He didn't even. But I mean, is that really like in football? Should football have a little more leeway with fighting because hockey gets away with it?
Well,
and hockey,
that's because it's college, and they just passed the thing where these kids can get paid. But at rivalry games, it's like if you put your flag on your rival's 50-yard line and you beat them at home, oh yeah, you got to fight. That's just a pride thing. You got to do it. I mean, Florida State fought. You had, who else was fighting? Arizona State and Arizona.
Can we get a shot of Jesse bringing in the wings? Wide shot of Jesse.
Oh, why you got to make fun
Georgia,
of
I'm not making fun. I'm not making fun, but shut up, Rainbow. You're
You all on camera looking at your lips.
Sneaking us in the wings.
Go,
Jesse.
Everybody on the internet saw your ass. Like, we've seen that motherfucker Jesse licking his fingers and shit all on goddamn YouTube and shit.
To eat that shit?
Jesse, you a legend. We putting that shit on a goddamn T-shirt. You ain't licking your fingers. We gonna put that
Those
shit
look
right
like
there.
the barbecue ones.
The Jesse.
I'm just saying.
Make sure you give them the hot, by the way. Don't give them the baby wings. We want to give them the hot wings because today we do have a hot wing challenge. This was Tomcat's idea. I think it was just his way of trying to get a free lunch.
Yeah.
Definitely. I have to give a shout out to my lady. It was my lady's idea. She gives me all my good ideas.
She likes seeing you in pain, doesn't she?
Now that I'm thinking about it, you might be right.
So the idea was to see who has the hottest wings. Now, unfortunately, we were only able to order from two places because we're ballers on a budget here.
Yeah. Well,
so we ordered from Wingstop and we ordered from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Here they are.
And we have the hottest wings that they serve.
I gotta get mine over here.
I'll tell you what they're called. Buffalo Wild Wings, they call theirs the Blazing Knockouts. The Blazing Knockouts are the Buffalo Wild Wings. And then the Atomics are the ones from Wingstop. Now, the ones that arrived first were the Atomics from Wingstop.
So shout out to them.
Yo, Jesse, I love you, man. Can you bring us some napkins? You'd be the man so big. We have no napkins, and this will be messy.
Don't be getting any of this wing sauce all over the couch here or all over the microphones.
Oh, it won't.
Let's make sure that we, be careful as well that you don't shit
Maybe
yourself.
I should put some of the honey on these wings here.
No, that'll take.
That's cheating.
It's going to take some of the hot out.
Cheating?
Now,
Wait,
hell yeah.
We're just checking to see who's the hottest.
Truth be told,
we're not having a. It's not.
I don't eat hot stuff, and I'm not good at eating hot
We're
stuff.
just seeing who's the hottest. Do we agree? Who's the hottest? Let's see what's going on.
Which one are we eating first?
I said Wingstop is the dark one, correct?
Yeah, well,
There
I mean,
you go, Raymond.
the one that we got first was Wingstop. The one that just got
I
laid
wasn't
down
paying
was
attention.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's ominous.
So
All right, we'll go one at a time. Ramo, you go
They're both
first.
cold.
So
Picky.
let's see. What you guys go ahead and try the wing
I'm
from
doing this one.
Wingstop.
Is
Look,
it the one
it's
that's
this
saucy
one.
or one or the one that's not?
See,
the
that's
saucy?
what I'm saying. I don't.
The
I
one
don't know
that's
which
not
is
as
what.
saucy. We're doing that one first.
Okay.
The darker
Hold on.
one,
Do it
right?
one at a time so
Is
they
it
can
the
see
darker
your
one?
reaction here.
Yeah, here we go.
The darker one.
Do the
right?
Wingstop one first. This is the Atomic. This is going to be the Atomic.
This one.
Go ahead and give it a try. All Outcasts are eating. It is cold outside, so we decided to heat things up and to get these guys a little hot. We want to see who has the hottest wings. We're going to have like a bracket. This week, it's Buffalo Wild Wings against Wingstop. These are the Atomics. Do they seem very atomic?
No.
Getting hot.
They got a little afterbite, yeah. But it's not like.
It says they earned 5 out of 5
Scovilles.
a 5 out of 5 score on the Wingstop heat scale.
Starting to heat up a little bit.
It has a bold and blistering taste. that challenges even the most seasoned spice enthusiast. So these are from Wingstop, and these are the Atomics. Tomcat, what do you think? Is it very atomic?
It's pretty good. It's not so hot that I can't deal with it, which means it's probably not super hot.
We're going to have to get hotter wings.
I'd like it better with some blue cheese, but yeah, I mean, it's hot. It's definitely hot.
It got a little
It's
heat.
hotter than I normally.
I mean,
but it's not like, oh my god! Like I've seen shows where they've made people cry.
Oh,
So
you
this
have
is
you
on
do watch
wings.
Hot Ones?
That and what's that kid, that Adam dude that does the food challenges?
I
He
don't
does
know.
a lot of hot wings.
Hold up your wings. You eat it all?
Oh, I
Hell
did.
no!
Why not? You gotta eat the whole damn thing.
I'm
I got
done.
ulcers, bro. I can't do that. I can
see how
taste
you
it,
do.
but I can't.
I
can't
think
eat the whole
Rambo's
thing.
scared a little bit.
Yeah, he's scared.
I don't like. I mean,
Is it not good? You don't like it? It's
No,
too
I
hot?
don't give me blue cheese.
That's not that it's too hot. It's all right.
It's all right.
What about the Buffalo Wild Wing? Let's give that one
Let's
a try.
try that
This
one.
is the Blazing Knockout.
Blazing knockout.
I will say
Hold on, let
when
me
it
clean my
comes to
palate.
service, I give Wingstop the advantage because the Wingstop wings showed up here quicker, and they were warm when they showed up. Buffalo Wild Wings took a little longer. I mean, that's just the truth. I'm just shooting you straight with the facts
Word.
of this particular matchup.
Now, but we have to throw in that we're not sure if it's because of the delivery service or the restaurant.
Well, we could throw that out there. DoorDash did beat Uber Eats.
Uh-oh, I
Look
can
at
tell.
that.
I can tell you right away. This one's hotter. Right away.
I
This
can't
one's hotter.
because I licked my fingers and I was like, "Whoa, what is that?"
Buffalo Wild Wings has got the heat.
Yeah, this is what I was expecting from the first one. Oh boy. Damn.
Yeah, you can tell just by the taste.
So there you have it. Buffalo Wild Wings has advanced. Congratulations to Buffalo Wild Wings and their blazing knockout sauce. They have a powerful punch.
It's pretty good.
It's got a blend of 9 different peppers in that blazing knockout sauce that they use at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh,
There you go. That was the reaction we were looking for, was to get these guys.
Holy shit, that one is hot.
too late for
Not
that
even.
shit.
It's not even fucking close.
It
Not
isn't. It
even
isn't.
close.
I agree with Tomcat.
Woo.
It was hotter than the other one.
All right, so there you have it. That was our Buffalo hot wing eating contest as we're trying to heat things up as it gets cold outside. We're heating things up, finding out who has the hottest wings
We killed Ramo.
in the world. So far, Buffalo
did.
Wild Wings leads the way, but next week
That one was horrible.
we'll get wings from somewhere else, and we'll see who advances and who does have the hottest
Why the
wings.
hell would you eat that?
It's delicious.
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
that's
stupid.
hot. My mouth is still burning.
Are you guys okay?
No.
They not.
It looks like Memphis is the man who takes it like a man right now.
I grow my own peppers.
We heard that
man.
about him.
That's hot.
Oh, shut up.
I will give right now, Memphis does win the contest for who can take the hottest food right now. It's not even in question.
It's not.
Okay,
Memphis is killing it over
I
there.
told y'all,
man.
man, I grow my own peppers and shit.
Yeah, no, good for you.
Yeah, that second wing's a little too hot for me.
Nice job. That's
I
a
ain't no puss.
that's a win
It ain't got
for
nothing to do with that.
that's a win for Memphis over there, man. Nice work.
Boom.
I
Winner.
remember being as a kid, I never understood it. I'm like, why would you want your food to cause you pain?
You don't.
I used to
You
never
don't,
understand
unless
it.
you're an idiot.
But my lips.
Yeah, they
So
hurt.
the thing-
They
It
do.
is a burning right now.
So the thing with you get
Yeah,
the heat,
that show's fucking funny as shit. Too.
that's the hot ones.
Yeah, this
That's
was
it.
Shaq on Hot
Yeah, I'm
Ones.
feeling like that right now.
Look at that.
Me
Look at his
too.
eyes.
Ooh, I'm feeling it. Just
Look
keeps
at
getting
his
hotter
hell
right
no.
now. Hotter and hotter.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, but it just keeps getting hotter.
I do
and
have
hotter.
a. You guys
It's
are
hot.
reminding me of a funny story. I'll tell real quick. So this one friend of mine, his old lady used to make this chili like queso sauce, and she gave me the recipe. And she was like, "Oh, you go get chili peppers from the store, and you get the cheese, and you mix it up." And so I went and bought chili peppers, and I cut them up. I cut them up into little pieces, just like the recipe called for. Then later that night, I'm like watching football, and like every man does when you're watching TV, what do? You put your hand down your pants and you scratch your balls. I didn't realize that when you cut chili peppers with your fingers, that your fingers
Put it in your eyes.
then have. No,
President Biden not in.
I put it on my balls actually
Oh!
because I was sitting there watching TV and just put my
Yeah,
hands
the
on
internet.
I started scratching my balls, and the next thing you know, all of a sudden, my balls are on fire from me from me just slicing chili peppers. So those peppers aren't to be played with, man.
Yeah, you got to know what you're doing, man. You cannot just go out here and just be, oh yeah, I'm gonna eat into a habanero for yay. Like it'll put you, boy. You be more messed up than you is right now.
All right, well, we do have the holidays on the way. By the way, for those of you keeping track, we are 21 days away from Christmas. So if you have to do any holiday shopping, you got 21 days until the holiday season, till Christmas, and 21 days from Hanukkah. But I do want to bring in one of our producers who schooled me at one point, because, you know, as a guy who's not Jewish, my friend Jesse the Jew, who's back in the truck, I don't know if he likes to be called that.
That's offensive. Yeah, I would imagine.
I mean, he once told me, as I told him that Happy Hanukkah, he once said to me, you shouldn't tell Jewish people Happy Hanukkah because it's not even like the holiest day. You know, we don't want to hear Happy Hanukkah. Why don't you say Happy Yom Kippur or one of these other holidays? So I'd like to bring Jesse in from the truck.
Welcome to the show, Jesse.
What's up, Jesse?
welcome.
Jesse, where your ass at?
L'chaim.
L'chaim. Jewish Jesse's better. Jesse the Jew just seems very derogatory.
Yeah, agreed.
Jewish Jesse?
Jewish
I don't
Jesse.
know, whatever you want.
All right.
You don't care.
He's one of our producers, and he does a great job with the videos and a lot of hard work here at the radio station and for the podcast. But explain to us exactly why you
You're
don't
Jewish.
like
No,
to
I'm
hear. Why?
Talk to my mom.
Just kidding.
Explain why you don't like Christians to say Happy Hanukkah to you. It irks you.
Okay, you're positioning it in a way, you know, for the show, and it's true. It does irk me, of course. I wouldn't have brought it up to you the day I brought it up if it didn't, but I understand it. But it's like, as I told you that day, you know, in Judaism, you know, getting like the 10 Commandments. Everyone has heard of those in this show. I'm sure the 10 Commandments, that comes from Judaism. And it's a big day. It's called Shavuos. It's when Moses got the tablets on Mount Sinai. Nobody is like, yo, dude, what's up, man? Happy Shavuos. You know, Hanukkah, listen, Hanukkah's a big deal. You know, the Maccabee brothers, they took over the shit. And they, you know, they got the temple back and all that stuff. It's a great story, actually, if you look into it. But anyway, regardless, it's not like one of the bigger holidays, but it's called displacement in psychology. I think people who are Christian and they want to be warm and they want to be loving and caring, and I get it. I'm cool with it. It's just, it's displacement. Yeah, dude, Jesus was a Jewish rabbi. We get it.
Yeah, but you'd rather people tell you Happy Yom Kippur or Happy Passover than to say a Happy Hanukkah to you.
You know what? As I've gotten older, I'm a little less grinchy and grungy, you know, about it.
But not by much.
Not by much. No, you're right.
So
It sounds like Chris, you was spot on about
6
it.
weeks. Well, you celebrate one birthday for 6 weeks. Okay, the guy goes with one birthday. They don't know anyone in the world. 6 weeks for one birthday. Come on already. It's enough.
So, so Jesse, if I could ask you, what is the holiday? If there was one that us Christians could say to you that would bring a warm and fuzzy moment to you if we were to say it.
I guess I said it and you didn't hear me. Shavuos is
Shavuos.
we got the 10 Commandments. Look it up if you want.
Could that be why? Because these are hard words to say?
Shavuos.
And they just figured out how to say Hanukkah, so
well, actually,
we're happy with that.
Actually, the alphabet comes from the Aleph base, which is the basis of the Hebrew language. It's called the Aleph base. Otherwise, you know, alphabet, I would think, comes from that, basically. But anyway.
So why does the H sound like a hawker?
That's a good question. I don't freaking know, dude. It was 5,000 years ago, whatever it was. But either way, it's what it is. You know, Shavuos. It's not that hard to say.
And when is Shavuos? By the way,
Shavuos would be.
I'm gonna put that on my calendar. To make sure I
50
text you.
days after Passover. So in like May or
That's
June.
a whole lot, man. People ain't gonna remember that.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
remember
no
it.
need
I'm
to.
making
Don't
a note
worry.
right now. I tell you what, I'm giving you a Shavuos. That's for sure.
That's
Happy
Shavuos.
Shavuos.
You're a good friend. That's why.
The
Jesse,
heat
that's
has
why I love you.
just died down from the
Are
wing.
you finally okay now?
Yeah.
How about you, Raymond? You all right over
I've
there?
been fine.
You've been kind of quiet.
I've been fine.
What I'm
Yeah,
more
it's over there
what
like-
I'm more curious about is
I'm
how
worried about-
how's that honey hitting you right now?
Oh, it's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
feeling
talk about
good.
it.
I just took another little zip
You still got a
zap.
whole nother one over here.
I do.
How
I've
many do you
only
have?
ever
3 of them?
done one. I've never done two.
Today you're already pushing the limits to 2 honey packs.
And you got one more here.
Push
so
it
you
to
gotta
the
tell
limit.
I don't know, man. I'd be careful if I were you.
I'd be careful if I were you, Tomcat.
You are not sticking me on the basketball court, you jackass.
You're not sticking you
Coming down his face.
No.
on the basketball court.
And his ability to suck in these balls.
Yeah. He does that
Bynes
really
has
well.
been coming all night long, but then he pulls out.
Well, then he
That's
pulls
great.
out.
It's been a while since he's seen a hole that big.
Oh,
I'm into
It's
it.
been a while since he's seen a hole that big.
debatable.
All right, let's move on to our next topic.
Debatable.
What do you say we talk a little bit of politics here?
How about not and say we did?
Did you see where Joe Biden pardoned his son? I didn't see this as a surprise, but I did notice that it got a lot of buzz on the internet. People were talking about it. Tomcat, can you explain exactly what Hunter Biden, what did he do, and what did he get pardoned for?
I do just want to say.
You do just want to say. What
Let
do you
me
wanna say?
say, I said this man was going to pardon his son months ago on this show, and you lost your mind, Ramo, and you said I was like coming up with wild shit, and this man just pardoned his son.
He did.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I wasn't coming up with wild shit. I was just saying, it's
I mean,
his
at
son.
the time,
It's his
it wasn't
son.
unheard of,
And,
but yeah, looking at it that way,
and now everybody's kind of saying the same thing.
You're
Like,
right.
I mean, if it was my son, I'd pardon him too.
Yeah.
They're saying that it is like one of the most sweeping pardons ever because it's pardons from a date to a date. It doesn't
Yeah.
like pardon a specific thing.
Yeah.
So it's pretty wild. But we all knew he was going to do it.
Yeah.
But I think the thing that's bad is he kept lying about it. Like, just we knew you were going to do it.
At the end, probably. Yeah.
And he
Just say
just
we'll
got-
see. We'll see. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
Because you're not saying yes or no. It's
Yeah.
like,
Or just don't comment at
or
all.
just
Right,
like, or just,
yeah.
just look at the motherfucker like in a
And he-
motherfucking
And
surly face,
I think he had every intention on not doing it.
What?
But
Well,
the
I
way
think he had
things-
every intention
well,
of doing it.
I figured once he got to this point, it became a different kind of thought process. In his
I have
head.
no idea where you got that from.
I don't know.
Or
I
he
just-
thought he was going
What are
to
you talking
somehow.
about?
because he was running again, so he was trying to not seem like that. But now that he sees that all that's over with, like, why not?
I would have pardoned him a long time ago.
There's
I
a
wouldn't have
podcast called the Pod Save America. You ever heard of it?
waited. No.
It is Obama's like people. They're the guys who were his aides and the people who ran his White House. And
Gotta have them ribs and pussy too.
and they were on there talking about just
important
kind of
things.
how Biden kind of made him feel stupid because they were out there defending him and they believed him saying that he wasn't going to pardon him.
100%.
And then he did. But
Sure.
I do think like you do got to pardon your kid. I don't know. It's-
I think any father would really if they had
Yeah,
that,
if
if they could.
fake mad. That's
But,
all it is.
Well,
I do.
mean, come on, America needs to get over.
Well, Trump,
all
isn't
this
he
shit.
going to pardon himself or that?
Right.
That's what I hear from the left is that Trump is going to now.
I think Joe
pardon
Biden might pardon himself.
I don't
from
know,
what?
man. I don't really.
Well, he can only pardon himself from federal charges, not any of the state.
not the
charges.
state. Yeah, he can't do nothing. For
But
the
I mean,
state.
at this point, like all that shit's water under the bridge, man. Let's just
What's water under the bridge?
all this bullshit, dude. It's
I don't know.
you
man.
know what he's doing. What I mean, I'm
January
not saying what's going to happen.
Say
Yeah, no,
January,
that's
January
fine.
6th did
No,
happen.
100%.
That ain't going under the bridge.
100%. No.
Yeah,
That's not what
yeah.
I'm
He's
saying.
probably going to
I'm
go ahead
saying
and
like what
pardon
Biden,
all those
I'm talking
January
about
6th
the
people.
Biden thing. I'm talking about the Biden thing.
Oh,
Like with
Yeah,
him and
that-
his son, like
who gives
we
a shit?
already seen the end of that story.
Like,
Like,
how does
whatever.
that change your
Like, yeah,
day to day?
nothing.
Not at all. So
Nothing.
not-
What about
yeah,
that
whatever.
laptop? What was so juicy about that Hunter Biden laptop?
Well, there's a lot of
Nothing.
juicy
He
penis
might have had,
pictures
he might
on
have had
there.
some
Maybe.
gay. He might have had some gay porn or some shit on.
Probably.
Well, it was all the
Who
pictures
gives
of
a
him
shit?
banging all the prostitutes and doing all the blow and all that
I
shit.
mean-
But there were other things in there with his connections to Burisma, which is a company that he worked for, and they were making money off of Joe Biden being the president and like peddling influence.
They never-
Well,
that was the
that was
that
the
was the
idea.
charge
That was-
against
that was
him,
the
and
idea.
that's kind of why they're
That was
saying
never-
he
Well,
he
you know
pardoned
what?
Hunter all this to kind of
Well,
like shade him
to
to
say
protect
that-
himself as well.
That might.
It's a witch
That
hunt,
might.
dude.
That might be. It might.
they investigated
but
all that shit and didn't
let's
find
look at what
nothing.
happened with Jared Kushner. That motherfucker got $2 billion upon leaving the Trump administration. So, and people ain't mad about that. Nobody brings that shit up like
There's
that
a
shit
lot of
happened.
shit. There's a lot
You
of
know,
fucked
but
up
it's
shit
like,
that
man,
happens.
look,
It's
all these motherfuckers
everywhere.
crooked, whatever the fuck. Does it change your day-to-day life? No, not
It's
at all.
everywhere, man. It
So,
sucks.
Don't be
It's
fake mad
everywhere.
about something. There's more important shit out here to worry about.
Yeah, more important things like Britney Spears losing her mind.
Goddamn Britney,
Again?
bitch!
Yes, she said some disturbing things. I like actually watching her videos of her dancing around with knives, and
Do we have that video?
she's typically wearing next to nothing.
Can we
which
get that?
she's still kind of got it. I think some people think she's
No,
lost
she's
it.
pregnant.
She pregnant again?
Just look at her. Wait,
Let-
I don't know.
Who got it now?
Maybe she
Let's roll the tape from the truck. This is from TMZ. Britney Spears talking about being a 5-year-old and something about how she's in kindergarten.
Have me going on a plane looking like I'm wearing a Jason mask. It doesn't even look like me. I don't know why I have a torch in my hand, honestly. I think my friend accidentally gave that to me. But anyways, it's my birthday. I'm not turning 42. I'm turning 5 this year. I'm turning 5 years old. And I have to go to kindergarten tomorrow. Baby.
Go to kindergarten tomorrow, and
She
she's
needs a
5.
glass of water.
I think she's looking for attention.
I think
she's probably high.
I think she's trolling like a motherfucker.
She seems high.
You
She
see
seems
the
like she
black
has the-
circles under her eyes?
And her mouth is all dry, like she's
Doing blow?
Man, I
or
hope
pills or some shit.
I hope she
They
ain't
dry
on
her
that
mouth
shit,
out.
man.
Maybe.
True.
We need to have Brittany around for a little bit.
Well, now she's in. She said she was going to move to Mexico. She's out of here, and now she is in Mexico, but she's there for her birthday. They said her peeps. So they said she didn't move to Mexico, but she is in Cabo right now in Mexico. And now she's making like dance videos.
She's doing ayahuasca?
She might
probably
nah.
she
She
can't
drank
handle
some
that,
of that
but-
good ass tequila, and she
Peyote?
like,
There's some videos they just
might have
posted
some
of her
peyote.
dancing there. Then she looks very pregnant to me. I think she will be announcing that she's pregnant in the
Let's
next
see
couple
this.
of weeks.
Let's see.
I don't know if
She's
we
getting-
have that video,
She's
but
getting older with the fact that she's pregnant. I mean, she just said she's 42. You don't want to be having kids in your 40s.
Why
All
not?
right, that's offensive.
Why
I mean,
not?
I don't
Why?
think
Older
so.
chicks that have.
Why not?
Maybe your early 40s, but by the time you're 50, you mean what? Do you want to be 70 when the kids get
Graduating
grown up?
college? Yeah, that's true.
well,
Might
like
not even-
Barron Trump, he's old. He's Donald
Yeah,
Trump's like
but-
70 some.
Yeah, but Donnie's got fucking backup money.
Rainbow,
like,
what
he
age
passes.
would you say is a cutoff of having a child with a man or a woman? Either one.
Oh, definitely.
And is
my-
it different?
No.
Is it different for the man than it is for the woman?
I don't know
shit.
so much if it's different. If it it just happens, it happens. But I will say, I've had kids at 19, and I had a kid when I was 42. So, is it different? I mean, when you're older, you got the disposable cash, I guess, to kind of pull it off a little easier. Life comes a little easier at that point, but it's still a task. You know that, G.
Yeah, I mean, Al Pacino, I saw just impregnated a woman about a year ago, and he's
he did.
85, I believe.
Yeah, he knew what this
That's
was.
kind of wild. What about you, Memphis? Any age? I mean, you still don't have any kids. Any
don't.
plans of having any kids?
No, I do not.
No.
Nope, not at all. Not
You
this
got nieces
crazy.
and nephews.
I do have a shitload of nieces
He's
and
good.
nephews.
And Tomcat, do you put an age on fatherhood, motherhood? If you get into your 50s, is that too old? What do you think?
I really don't. I've never had any children, so I guess I can't say.
I mean,
I don't know.
what's your
Would you
opinion?
want a little time?
My opinion would be I wouldn't do it when you're too old because the kid's coming out like a retard. I'm just kidding.
What a fucking asshole.
What do you? How old was your mom when she
That's
had
it.
you? I'm concerned.
Yeah, send complaints to Shack Food Radio. Care of
Listen,
Tomcat.
that does happen though. The older you
135.
get, the more you're likely to have some type
they
of
do
Down
say
syndrome.
That,
They
that
do.
is a thing.
Stay away from the crack.
But you don't say that.
I know you're not supposed to say
Jackass.
that word.
Too bad you won't get the care you need.
Well, when you get older, like you might have like a Downs kid or something.
Yeah, you're
50.
more likely to have complications.
It's safe for like women
And a
that
kid
carry,
with
like, later in life,
idiosyncrasies.
Oh yeah,
Idiosyncrasies.
That's Tomcat. No.
we got guys around here with a few idiosyncrasies.
We do.
Yeah,
We do.
that's what we hear. We learned that today.
Let's
Oh,
go
man.
to our official not so good newsman who's lined up one hell of a newscast for you. That would be Tomcat.
I don't know.
Tomcat's putting on his official jacket for whatever
What
reason.
the
I
hell
don't
is
know.
going
He
on
like
with
because he
this
like
boy?
his
Let me-
jacket
I'll do that
off.
for you so you don't get
So
down.
you know,
He does
Help
like
you
his
out.
jacket off.
Yeah. Jacket off.
All right,
Jacket
folks,
off.
gather around. We're talking about December 4th today. December 4th, 1783, George Washington leaves the military. And you know what that's like? That's like if Captain America just got tired of saving the world and decided to go live in a cabin and knit.
With his wooden teeth.
That's right. December 4th was the day that, wait for it, The Simpsons first aired its holiday special.
Nice.
That episode called Simpsons Roasting on an Open Fire. And for all you classic rock lovers out there, December 4th is the anniversary of the Rolling Stones playing their first concert. It was in 1963. Like the Rolling Stones, Remo?
All right.
December 4th, it's not just another day on the calendar. No. December 4th is packed with more national days than you can shake a candy cane at. Seriously, if you're looking for a reason to celebrate something ridiculous today, you've got options. It's National Cookie Day.
I like
It's
that.
also National Sock Day.
Okay, you need those sometimes.
And it's National Dice Day.
Yeah, shake them up, shake them up, shake them.
Lastly, drum roll, it is National Champagne Day.
Cheers, bitches.
All right, our first story is a messed up story from this morning. It kind of was breaking as we got up. Brian Thompson, 50, was outside a hotel on 6th Avenue when a suspect shot him in the chest and leg around 6:46 a.m. this morning.
Another leg,
and we got like a picture.
Quickly. And you're talking about video. Phil, it sounds like we're getting photos in now, too.
Yeah, he's right. Robert knows exactly what's going on. And these are the pictures. Take a look. That is a picture, police tell us, of the suspect as he grabbed a bike and took off. This is the suspect out in front of the hotel. So you can see he's wearing dark clothes, just like witnesses said, hood over his head, that backpack on, grabbed a bicycle after he ran down an alley and took off. So Bob's right. He could be anywhere in Manhattan, and they have to lock that down. We do have a couple of interviews. WABC, our local affiliate.
So they don't know where this guy is, and
can I say something?
His ass gone.
Can I say something?
You can. You're allowed.
He holds that gun like a police officer does.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it looked like that was a definite hit. That was a hit.
Well, it was definitely a hit, and for sure.
This guy was like the CEO of a big insurance place, right?
Yeah, but he was pretty fucked up too. So
Hitmen don't shoot like that.
Who is this guy
His
that
name's
got
Brian
shot?
Thompson. He's the CEO of United Healthcare. He was actually on a way into a board shareholders meeting when the gunman approached him from behind and fired several rounds. He was struck at least once in the back, at least once in the right calf. Said he was lying. The suspect was lying in wait for several minutes. Security footage of the shooting showed Thompson's dressed in a blue suit walking down the fairly quiet street. The gunman approaches from behind and opens fire, the video shows.
This guy probably didn't like his premiums in that insurance. You know?
Yeah, you had to do something real fucked up for somebody to do that to you, man.
All right, next up we got a TikTok influencer. I don't know if you've heard of this. She's from where we are here, Cape Coral, Florida. Right? And this chick, Marlena Velez, 22, is alleged to have stolen merchandise from Cape Coral Target by using a false barcode to scan items. She films herself, puts it on her TikTok, and she already got arrested for it. This is her second time. Now she's gone back to the same Target. She's 22 years old. She's facing further charges after she was arrested on Saturday now, November 30th, in connection to a theft at the Cape Coral Target again. Let's see, do we have a video of her?
These kids are just stupid.
Not bright, man.
Yep.
Not bright.
For the November 20th theft, officers said they positively identified the surveillance footage and her phone's wallpaper, which matched a photo of her from her Instagram account. Investigators said they also noticed a man was present during the theft, so... And they got cameras everywhere. This is a camera, like, down view of her. What she does is she scans a couple things that aren't worth anything, and then she, like, steals shit that's worth a lot and rings it all up for, like, $2, and then she's like, then goes on her TikTok and tells everybody about it. Oh, this is how you shice Target. And she's been busted twice.
I thought they had those barcode deals that go off if something wasn't rung up.
Probably, because that's probably
Well,
how she got caught.
I don't think they do it on all the items,
Yeah.
though.
All right, this is like women gone wild with these stories. This is my next one. Walmart brat. This is a messy scene at a Walmart where a little girl went on an epic tantrum, throwing food all over the place. This one of your kids, Raymo?
Maybe.
Shattering glass bottles, and it's all on video. The footage starts with the child picking up food items from the deli and tossing them on the floor, seemingly without any parental supervision.
Where her mom and daddy at?
She works her way down the aisle, leaving a trail of destruction in her path until a couple older women try to stop her. And
I've always wanted to do that.
And a struggle ensues.
I'm not surprised.
She should have got her ass
The
whooped.
girl breaks free from the old ladies, and then she goes right back to throwing packaged food on the floor. Only this time, she stomps on the items. Little Debbie packages start flying as she kicks the display cases for good measure.
I would have stolen one.
And this time, a crowd is formed, though no one seems to be physically trying to stop her.
Where's the mother?
Once she gets a hold of a case full of glass bottles filled with sparkling juice, she's confronted by a man grabbing her after she's able to break a few of the bottles on the floor, sending glass and juice flying all over the place.
She's like a little girl.
She could be autistic or something like have some kind of issue
yeah,
like
but
that.
you spank that ass.
The
Spank that little ass.
Your ass need a whooping.
Oh yeah.
Here's where
Your
she
ass
smashes
getting a
the bottles. It's National Champagne Day, little girl. What are you doing?
Hey, I know, listen, I don't know what you're saying. Where you
And
raised,
they still haven't found her parent?
If you show out, you get woe out. Oh, she would have got it.
Where's the belt? God damn it.
Yep. All right, we're jumping to Brittany. We're going up to the next psycho lady. This is a psycho girlfriend now. An insane arrest video is going viral, and it's comically dumb. And this is a woman who the cops gave every chance to let her go ahead and go home, but she was really mad about break up with her boyfriend.
Where are you walking me to? My car's right here.
We're going to the spot. Today, on Uncovered, this woman got kicked out of a bar after drinking too much because she got sad her boyfriend was ignoring her. When she refused to be called a taxi by bar staff numerous times, they informed police that a heavily intoxicated female was attempting to drive home. Police managed to stop her before she could leave the parking lot, but weren't expecting such an obnoxious and entitled attitude for no reason from the suspect. Here is how the encounter went.
So what do we want to do?
We're just gonna drive.
I really do not want to get in your car.
Ma'am, we're just trying to get you home, that's all.
If you're trying to get me home, then you're doing it the right way.
That is the right way.
I'm not gonna get in your car.
She wanted to hook up.
She did.
She ready.
You only got two options. Either we give you a ride home or we have to call an ambulance.
Why? Because I'm stupid?
No, because you're intoxicated. You cannot walk home. So that's why we're.
Now you know where the guy dumped her
Give you a
ass.
courtesy ride.
Yeah, like bitch,
Annoying.
100%.
You disturbed my peace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her breasts are definitely not
they
big
try
enough
to give
for her to
every
be acting like
opportunity,
that.
and then she gets a little rowdy, comes on out of there flapping. So she
No,
went to
well,
jail. Next up, we got the
Bye.
fat rapper.
What?
Right. Rapper Dave Blunt's from Chicago. His Chicago performance went viral as he performed with an oxygen tank while seated on a couch. Popular rapper Dave Blunt's his recent performance in Chicago has gone viral after the morbidly obese singer was seen performing with an oxygen tank at the Juice WRLD Day United Center.
What in the world?
I saw that, not this, but a picture of him.
Can we get the audio from it?
I can't put down the blunt. I can't
that's
put
Snoop
down
there.
the blunt.
This is Snoop because he caught the attention of Snoop.
I can't put down the blunt. I can't put down the blunt. I can't put
Yeah, we
down
know.
the blunt.
So Snoop is kind of making fun of him because
he said something
and
about
Snoop
Snoop.
is catching some flack right now because he's trolling the dude because he was sitting there and he's all fat.
Yeah,
And
apparently the blunt isn't the only thing he can't put down.
Snoop Dogg.
That's a damn shame.
Snoop said,
man.
"This is a quote from Snoop. We'll put down the chicken wings and Tata chips, nephew, and that chair gonna break soon. Get to the end of that cup." That's what he said. And some people are saying Snoop was fat shaming
Oh, shut y'all bitch ass
and putting an up and coming artist down. We don't have any video of the big dude. All right.
I mean,
man.
Next
Lose
up,
some weight.
Bitcoin millionaire John Collins hid 5 chests across the U.S. and it's a treasure hunt. They contain $2 million in treasure, and here's how you find them. John Collins Black has released a book called "There's Treasure Inside" that offers clues to the locations of the 5 chests. He put everything you'll need to find the 5 chests strategically hidden around the United States in his book. However, readers will have to decode the clues and the hints to learn their location. The book itself sells for anywhere between $40 and $50 depending on the retailer, so you may need to be a millionaire just to get started. Each chest is a custom-made puzzle box containing a variety of historical artifacts, precious metals, and memorabilia. The boxes are filled with stuff like a gold medal of Olympic sprinter Wilma Rudolph, a 96-carat emerald, and a brooch once worn by Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. I don't know if they showed the video, but there's also like a Michael Jordan rookie card in there. This guy's done this before during COVID. That's the book.
Here's an update.
There's the Michael Jordan card. So, yeah, and this is real shit. And he said it's not hard to find. They're buried in these chests, and if you get the book, you can decode the clues and go on the treasure hunt.
And you know what? That's another clever-ass way of selling a goddamn book. He know he gonna make a killing because people desperate. And he like, fuck it, I'm gonna go on the treasure hunt. Why not? I done watched that Nicolas Cage movie a few times. I didn't watch goddamn Outer Banks and shit.
My last
so why not?
story of the day is about a stowaway. The Russian woman who snuck onto a Paris-bound Delta Airlines flight out of New York's JFK International last week will be flown back to the Big Apple Wednesday with a French escort as the first images of the crafty stowaway emerged. She's expected to be handcuffed when she touches down.
Flight from JFK to Paris last week. She was supposed to be back in the U.S. by now, but as Dick Brennan reports, she is still overseas because of another onboard incident.
57-year-old Svetlana Dali on board a return flight back to the U.S. to face the music for allegedly stowing away on a plane last week. But look what happened. She erupts and gets unruly.
Please, God, help me. I don't want to go to United States.
The plane had to return to the gate, and Dolly was taken off the airliner and into French custody. Authorities say she is the same woman who snuck onto a Delta flight from JFK in New York to Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris last Tuesday, even though she didn't have a boarding pass. Sources tell CBS News
she was hiding in the bathroom.
Evaded 2 document and ID check portions of the TSA process, but did go through an advanced imaging technology body.
So she'll eventually get back to the United States, but they're ping-ponging her back and forth because every time they put her on a plane, she gets all rowdy. But she's originally wanted for the charge of stowing away on the plane. She just jumped on there, somehow got past the checkpoints, and hid in the bathroom.
Sounds like her medication is not properly marinating in her system.
She's going to have a serious case of jet lag, boy.
Yes, she is. That's the news, folks.
Nice job, Tom Cat.
Nice work, brother. Nice work.
Good news there.
Round of applause for your ass.
Yeah.
There you go.
And for you too.
Yeah, how's the honey hitting right now? How's that honey?
Yeah.
Good. I'm about to take it to you guys on the basketball court. Show you this honey drip.
That's a word.
Swish. Swish.
Swish, 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 swish.
There's a very tart look on your face.
Swish.
It was a pretty good newscast there, Tom Cat, if I must say so.
Thank you.
That's
Tried to do a good job.
Swell, man. Not bad.
All right,
that first story was messed up.
That's going to be it for this week's episode of the Outcast Podcast. Remember to like and subscribe, not only on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or YouTube, wherever you watch. Also, shout out to Manscaped. If you want to get that deal for the holiday season, go to manscaped.com and use our code OUTCAST. At checkout, you can save some money on that crop duster.
Yeah.
Keep
Also,
them nuts clean.
the nose hair cleaner and all that good stuff, you know.
The lawnmower.
Tomcat just uses them all for everything.
Yeah.
21 days until Christmas and 21 days to Hanukkah, but be careful with your Jewish friends on wishing them a happy Hanukkah. You know, it might offend them.
They like the happy Shavuos.
Yeah.
Happy Shavuos.
Happy Shavuos. Are we saying that right?
Probably not. Shavuos.
Can we just say Mazel Tov?
Mazel Tov. Jesse,
cheers,
how do you say it again, Jesse?
Shavuos.
Shavuos.
That is.
Happy
Shavuos.
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 That sounds like a car. The Chevy Shavuos.
I thought you were going to say. It kind of does sound like a car.
Sounds like a four-door.
Chevy Shavuos.
Yeah.
Four-door Shavuos.
Very elegant. Pricey, though. Pricey.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How about insurance?
Made out of stone.
Might be high.
All right, we'll catch you next week. God bless everyone, and have a great rest of the week. So long, everybody.
We need a good deal.
It did 4-door.